it was their fault. At the end of this 1,000-year judgment period, the Bible says the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished. Now, what does it mean to live again? What is the biblical word we call that? When you resurrect. So, in other words, the rest of the dead did not resurrect until the 1,000 years. So after the 1,000 years, there is another resurrection. This is the second resurrection, which is found in John 5 and in Daniel 12, the resurrection to condemnation and damnation. This begins another phase, which is the final phase of judgment. This is the execution of judgment on the wicked. Remember, Jesus says, they that have done evil will be raised to the resurrection of damnation. The Bible says, the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of the fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. That is the second death. Now, this second death is the death which you cannot be resurrected from. The first death, whether you are righteous or wicked, you can be resurrected from it. But the second death, you are annihilated, you are erased from existence, never to have even a chance of coming back. The Bible says, therefore, speaking of Lucifer, God says, I will bring forth a fire from the midst of thee. It shall do what? Devour thee, and I will bring thee to what? Ashes upon the earth in the sight of all them that behold thee. All they that know thee among the people shall be astonished at thee. Thou shalt be a terror, and never shall thou be any more. Lucifer will be totally erased from existence. He will be annihilated. As to the wicked, the Bible says, for behold, the day cometh that burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be what? Stubble. And the day that cometh shall do what? Burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither what? Root nor branch. Now, if you want to get rid of a weed, you don't just cut off the leaves, it will grow back. If you want to get rid of the weed, you have to pull it out, root and everything, and then it will not grow back. The wicked will be annihilated. They will leave them neither root nor branch. And then after that, John saw in vision a new city descending from heaven. And he says, in that city, they shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination or make it a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life. So the new kingdom which God will establish and give to his son Jesus will end. The final will be the reward or the icing on the cake of the judgment. God reassures us that the judgment will be thorough. There will not be one iota of sin or rebellion in the new kingdom, which would rise again and cause another set of pain, another set of death, sorrow, suffering, suspicion, hatred, and war. And afterwards, the Bible says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven. Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. Behold, I make all things new. The first angel's message, brethren, is to fear God and give glory to him. Why? Because there is now in progress a judgment. A judgment which is of the dead, yes, but soon it will pass to the living. And we do not know when that shall be. So it behooves us, brethren, to live every day in a state of confession, in a state of yielding to the Spirit of God. What that judgment will reveal, whether we be alive or dead at the time, let us, by the grace of God, be found in Him, fearing Him, obeying His commandments, and giving glory to Him, and spreading the gospel and testimony of Jesus to every nation, kindred, tribe, and tongue. Fear God and give glory to Him, for the hour of His judgment is come. Tomorrow night, our message will be worship the Creator.